welcome to episode 26 of Minnows to Kings here back in San Marino with SS Cosmos. You can see here our club coefficients. We are now currently sat 457th in the world. We had a rise of 151 places, in Europe. We had a rise of 151 places in the rankings. Unfortunately, the league rep again didn't increase. We've stayed at 172nd in the world. Hopefully a good run into Europe will change that. Speaking of Europe, we have actually been drawn against TNS. It's going to be played at the Victoria Stadium in Gibraltar for the Champions League preliminary round, first path. The draw for the next rounds has already been made. Were we to get through the first preliminary round, we would play either Engodani or Buduknost, I believe. The first qualifying round itself has been drawn. It would be Shakhtar Soligorsk against either one of us four teams. I believe the second qualifying round has also been made, which would be Europa FC or Copenhagen, FC Copenhagen there against any of us. TNS, we are the favourites for the game, so again it's going to be difficult. We've been using our professional status to good effect. You can see, look, we've actually got some real contracts for the players. They all only want to sign a year contracts, but have managed to keep hold of all of the first team from last season, which I believe is a first. Bobby Dean I haven't offered a contract to just yet with his long injury, just trying to keep that wage bill down. And Christian Lupoli, as we already know, is actually leaving. Luca Brizzi, I said a couple of episodes ago about his development. I just want to show you how well he is developing. You can see his progress here for his potential ability. He's gone from 1 star all the way up. It's 2.5 stars now. That's his current ability, I believe, but his potential up here is to be excellent. If we just have a look at his attribute growth as well, you can see here we've got anticipation. It says it's gone up 1 there, but if we look, he started off with 7. He's now up at 9 for anticipation. You can see he's developing very, very well. The young San Marino centre half there, you can see lots of green arrows. Absolutely excellent. New sponsor for this season, new kit as well, new design. I hope you like it. I think it looks very, very good. We went with Pirelli for the sponsor. We have made a few signings which are happening pretty soon when the transfer window opens. I'll go through them when they do join. But as for today's game, we are going to get into it. Obviously, we've got Bobby Dean, who is injured. I believe we had a suspended defender for the last game of last season, which was Alex Bran. So we're going to bring Bran back in. We're going to put Caradonna in instead of Ravelli as well. We can take Savoli off the bench there. But it's a very, very familiar lineup for us. I haven't really added to the first team just yet. Obviously, I can't because the transfer window is not open. But I was happy to go into Europe with the same lineup that won the league for us last season. Obviously, now that we are professional, we can do a full roster of training. It's just going to benefit us so much. We've also been able to bring in additional coaches. I've also requested the board to allow me to add more coaches. Just anything I can do to help grow the club, grow this club stature, see how well we get on in Europe. But without further ado, we are going to be taking on the New Saints, the Welsh team here, and let's get into it. Obviously, looking to progress past this stage this season. We were knocked out this time last season by Flora Tallinn. I believe it was 3-1 overall. So hoping for a much better showing this time. It's obviously the board have required us to get to the first round, the first qualifying round proper. I'm going to point my finger at them, tell them to make me proud. I didn't actually click on that midfielder one, I don't think. Nope, I didn't. They all seem very, very motivated. But let's get into it. TNS, as I said, the Welsh team, they're pretty much a dominant force in Wales, just like they are in real life. But we're looking to put them to the sword here. This right here is where our save file is made. It's Europe. I will, now that we are professional, I can grow the club's stature. Those moving up the rankings is absolutely massive. I believe we've got a penalty inside the first 12 minutes. We do. It's going to be Kevin Rossi, the penalty taker, to step up. Can he put us ahead in this game? And he can. He slots it in the bottom corner past the goalkeeper there, and that's a great start for Cosmos. Yeah, looking to progress past this stage, grow the club reputation, grow the finances, then we can start thinking about bringing better players in on better contracts. We've got a massive wage budget. I did adjust it. We're up at £11,500 a week now, I believe, and we're spending around about 3,000. So we've got plenty of room in the wage budget. As TNS come forward, it's McManus. He curls it just inches wide past the post, and that will be a goal kick for us. Tyler Evans now to Bran. It's Caradonna. It's a good tackle there by Sweet. Caradonna dilly-dallied on the ball a little bit, but TNS are now coming forward again with Isgrove. Can we defend from this? Fisher manages to get his head on the ball, but he's put it over the bar, and we're a little bit under the cosh here, looking to keep hold of this lead. Progression in this competition is absolutely massive for us, but it's all TNS at the moment, and they've hit the crossbar this time. We're sort of holding on here. Need the defence to start getting into the game a bit. Alex Brandt is having a bit of a poor game. He's on a yellow card, but so far so good for us. Hopefully we can get into half time still in the lead. We're looking to play out from the back like we normally do. They are pressing us quite highly here, but we've passed it around there. That was like Edison, pretty much Man City there. But we are coming forward now. It's Caccianella progressing. Can he get the ball in? He can. Caccianella puts us 2-0 up inside the first half against TNS here in Gibraltar, and that's absolutely brilliant. Great play by Caradonna, wins his header, and Caccianella there running onto the ball all by himself, and he slots it past the goalkeeper, and it's 2-0 to SS Cosmos. Brilliant play. Looking for some big performances from these guys. We do have a new striker coming in, I believe. As I said, I'll go through those once they do actually join the club, so we can actually have a proper look at them, see their attributes properly. But just looking to add some strength and depth to the squad. We've also signed a few youngsters, looking for the future, hopefully get them developing really well. But 2-0 up, coming into the second half, and it's TNS on the ball. We should win this header, and we don't. Fisher manages to win it ahead of two defenders there. Evans has come out of his goal, and Fisher halves the deficit there for TNS straight after the half-time break. Not good. Not good. I'm going to demand more from them. They're all absolutely knackered. It's our first game of the season, so match fitness is an issue. These preliminary qualifying rounds take place, as you can see there in the top left hand corner, they take place in June, which obviously our season doesn't start till September in San Marino. So there's a lot of time. It's a very early start to the season, as now Ryan Astles does actually get TNS level in the tie. We need to not throw this away here. We're not going to watch the goal again. It's disappointing, but we need to not throw this away. We really can't afford to lose this. I'm going to make some changes. Tomasoni's having a really poor game. We are going to bring on Frizzari for Tomasoni. Who else is having a poor game? Luca Brizzi is having a really bad game. We just don't have a replacement centre half just yet. I've got a couple in the works, but Brizzi on a 6.1, not great. And it's 2-2 here, as we've got TNS on the ball again. Can we look to pinch the ball? They go back all the way to the goalkeeper, Cornell, who clears it long. We should win this header. Now Fisher gets himself underneath it again, and now it's Bran to Brizzi. He gives the ball straight back to them. We're not winning these defensive headers, and now McManus is breaking through. Can Tyler Evans save it? He can. Great save by Tyler Evans there. Keeps us in the game at 2-2, but TNS are playing better than we are at the minute. It's a good header, defensive header there away, but TNS is still coming forward. It's back out to the corner taker, Isgrove. He's offside. He's offside, and we're sort of holding on here. We do have the ball in the attacking third though. It's with Diarra. Now it's Tenazzi looking to take his man on. Now he cuts back. He finds Lupoli, obviously the man who's leaving us pretty soon. But it's now Brizzi again. Bran, Rossi, looking out wide to Caradonna. Can Caradonna produce some magic for us here? He comes back inside to Orselli. It's Catronella. Catronella puts us 3-2 up. And that is absolutely fantastic. I don't know if I want to go more defensive, try and maintain this lead, but Catronella there with his second goal of the game. It's great play down the right by Caradonna, and the first time ball through to Orselli. Catronella, suspicions are offside there, but I am not going to complain, and I am going to look to make some changes. I think I'm going to bring Zaffi on for Rossi. I'm going to swap Diarra in there. I'm going to move Diarra to defensive midfielder on defend. I believe Diarra can play defensive mid. He can't, but he can now. Actually, no. Zaffi is going to come on in defensive mid. He's already a bit familiar with that role, which will be a little bit better. We're also going to switch the mentality to defensive, and we're going to try and just hold on to this lead. We've got around about 15 minutes left. It's 3-2 to SS Cosmos, and this will be absolutely massive. Minusko Catronella there with a doubled goal, absolutely brilliant. But we've got some defending to do, and Fisher again wins that header, and it's McManus breaking through now, and McManus makes it 3-3. Absolutely shocking defending. We're not winning any of these headers. I believe it's Brizzi. He's just he hasn't got the greatest jumping reach and the greatest header, but you know, Fisher, he's won all of these knockdowns, and McManus gets TNS back into the game. Can we muster something up into stoppage time? I don't even know if it goes to extra time or if it goes straight to penalties. But we've had a penalty shootout in the semi-final of the playoffs last season, and it was nerve-wracking. It was nerve-wracking to say the least. Disappointing there that that we've not managed to hold on. And it is extra time. The boys are dead on the feet already. I expect it's a similar story for TNS. The season in the UK doesn't normally start till around about August time, so it's quite early for them as well. Can we win this in extra time? I really don't want penalties. Tenazzi gets the ball in, but Cornell, the goalkeeper, comes out and claims that comfortably. Now he'd be looking to start something for TNS here. We've not won the header again, but it's harmlessly through to Evans this time. Now we look to build again from the back with Orselli. That's Diarra. A little bit nervous that we've got a lot of yellow cards in the team. Just hoping that we don't get a player sent off. Diarra feeds it through for Orselli though. Can Orselli put us ahead? He can. It's Christian Orselli with his second goal of the season. And he puts us 4-3 up in extra time against TNS. Absolutely fantastic. We just need to hold on to it this time. We really need to hold on to it. It's a great through ball there by Diarra, and Orselli, with just to keep the beat, bends it. He starts outside the post and he bends it back inside. Absolutely brilliant. Brizzi having a poor game. I may need to think about maybe moving him out so he's not the central defender, because he's just not winning any of those headers. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to do it now. I'm going to bring Lupoli in as the central defender, because we just can't afford not to win these headers. We've been undone by it a few times. But we are coming forward again with Zaffi, looking out wide to Tenazzi, heads it back inside to Diarra. It's Tenazzi again. Diarra, Tenazzi, just keep the ball. Is he going to take it past his man? He's not. He finds Diarra again. These two are just playing football by themselves at the minute. Now Tenazzi looking to drive that byline. He's in the box. It's Catronella with his third goal of the game, and that makes it 5-3 to SS Cosmos. Surely that's tie over now. That must be it. That's absolutely brilliant. That has to be the game. The players are dead. They're dead on their feet. But there's just nothing I can do. I don't have the squad depth to change it really. But TNS looking to get themselves back into this. But Tanati cuts it out, just smashes it downfield. Frazzari is running onto this. Can he get? No, Hudson gets there first. Plays it back to Cornell, who goes long. And Brizzi actually wins the header this time. Orselli, Caradonna, Catronella, and that's going to be a red card there for Emma. A poor challenge in the centre of the pitch, and he's just made it even easier for us. This is absolutely fantastic. We've not defended well. TNS have been the better team, but we have qualified for the next round, the next preliminary round of the Champions League qualifying, and that's further than we came last season. That's further than we came last season, which is brilliant. That's 85k in the bank, absolutely brilliant. Catronella with his hat trick there. I put my arm around him. His body language unchanged, but I'm telling him he was superb. Let's just quickly flick forward to see who we're going to get in the next round. It looks like we're going to get Budućnost here, the Montenegro team. Very, very good reputation, stuff like that. Again, because I use attribute masking, I don't actually know how good they are. No league data history available. I am actually, as we go on, I am actually adding a few more leagues, trying to get that player pool a little bit bigger for us to attract some players. These leagues will add, some of them have added already, but Austria, Brazil, United States, Spain are adding in the coming seasons. They've accepted our increase to coaches, but not the wages. But that will be the next game. It's in 3 days' time, and that will be next episode now. I need to rest the players, because as you can see, they're tired. They're very, very tired. I'm actually going to give them 3 days off. I'm going to let them have a rest. But Budućnost will be the next game. It will be the next episode, and I'll hopefully see all you guys for that. As always, please leave a like. Any feedback on the video is absolutely massive to me, and I'll catch you all next time.